Disclaimer, if you are triggered by divination, astrology, tarot, and worldly discussions, this channel is not for you.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I'm back with another trending topic reading. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Hi, my name is Bianca and welcome to Wisdom and Light, where we do trending topic readings like this one. We do horoscope readings, we do, conspiracy readings, whatever that's going on in the cosmos, and thank you so much for being here. This is a trending topic reading. We're finally talking about aliens. We're finally revisiting this reading because I predicted this, and well, here we are. It has been confirmed that aliens are in the ocean. I mean, duh. But I'm happy that it finally came out and we're finally talking about it. And I'm so happy that we're here today. My Mercury is in Aquarius, so I love conversations like this. And I am looking forward to see what we can get into regarding aliens. Will we be having contact with aliens now that we know they're in the ocean? But granted, do they want contact with us? Probably not, because we've only discovered maybe 5% of the ocean. So I mean, it shouldn't be that shocking that there's definitely another world within the ocean. That shouldn't be a shock. But nevertheless, I'm excited to see what comes out in this reading. Now, disclaimer, these readings are done for entertainment purposes only. You absolutely do not have to believe in anything that I am saying. Grab what resonates, grab what doesn't. Just please, please, please be kind to each other in the comments. We can all agree to disagree. And let's jump in and get started. Will we have alien contact? Will we have alien contact finally? I just heard the word intuitively, invasive. I have the Star. I have the Ace of Pentacles. I have the Four of Pentacles reverse. I have the Fool, the King of Cups upright. And then I also have the Judgment. So I have to be honest, based on what I'm getting in this reading, these beings do not want to be discovered. They do not want to be bothered, from what I'm getting. They want to be left alone. And they like things as it is. Now, will we be making contact with them? I wouldn't say it's direct, from what I'm picking up on, because again, this feels like beings that do not want to be seen and they don't want to make that connection. I have the Star, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles reverse. However, it does feel like we're going to be finding more things or seeing more things to let us know that this is real. The problem is, intuitively, I'm hearing invasive. They feel that humans are very invasive and they don't want humans to start digging and to start looking and to start destroying, because they see humans as a destructive species. And I mean, no, they're not wrong. They're definitely not wrong. So on that note, we're going to see things that show that there is life beyond our understanding. And this kind of circles back into what I said in the political Elon Musk reading that I just did, where religion is going to be a conversation and it's going to be a focus to where people are going to question religion. Because if this is real, how can I believe if that is real? If I stand with this, then what am I seeing? And should I be against this? Should I be scared? We're going to be seeing a lot of that. And because these beings understand that humans are just not ready to openly have that dialogue, there is a vibe here of not really wanting to be seen, not really wanting to be found. That is here in the reading. I don't feel like they want to be bothered, but I do feel that they're going to make their presence known. And this is what's going to make people really question what is real and what isn't. And also, because we're going to see signs that there's something going on down there, humans are going to go out of the way to do more research and to be, again, invasive and see what's going on. And as that happens, there feels like there's going to be a collective understanding of we don't want to be found. We don't want to be discovered. We don't want any interaction as of right now because we're not ready for that interaction. I'm hearing intuitively, yes, see, Four of Cups, we moved away from you. We see the offer. We see you extending yourself, but we are not open to make ourselves present. And that's what I'm getting here, Temperance. Now, I do feel that the government, intuitively, there is some knowledge about these beings. There is some knowledge about what's been going on for years. It just feels like the more loud it's going to get, the more that the government has to talk about, okay, yeah, this is what's happening, but hey, let's not talk too much about it. Hey, let's kind of divert our attention to something else. I don't feel that they want to be bothered. I'm being really honest with you. But I do feel that we're going to be finding more things, because now that we're aware, it's almost like people are going out of their way to search for something, to see something, to find something, and they'll find it. They will find it. But it's not because aliens are all of a sudden getting on the beach and saying, hey, we're here. It's more because we're going out of our way to see what's going on. And that's what I'm getting here. They don't really want to be bothered. I just heard intuitively, I don't like the taste of the water. Something's wrong with the ocean and the water. I said this in the last reading that I did. They do not like the taste of the water. And that's actually going to increasingly get a little bit worse. So if you're into marine science, if you're into taking care of the ocean, that's also going to be a topic of conversation. And something about sea levels are going to be rising as well. That's also something that's going to be a topic of conversation. So the islands, Florida, we're going to be hearing more about sea levels and water being an issue within the next couple of years. Okay. So let me shuffle some more. How do these beings feel about humans? The word I heard earlier was invasive. Let's dive in a little bit deeper. Five of Swords, they don't want to be found, to be honest with you. And there is fear. There is fear. It kind of feels like if we have our set of laws, and so do they. And there have been laws or treaties being broken, and that's why we're able to see them a little bit more than before. Eight of Swords, so there's fear here. The Lovers, Eight of Swords, there's fear. And there was an agreement. I've always said there was an agreement with human and alien. There was an agreement or some type of decision. Hey, we're going to stay here, you stay there. But we're in the age of Aquarius, so we're going to want to be having these conversations. We're going to want to understand. We're going to want to have empathy and know what's going on. But I just don't feel that the human race, I don't feel that we collectively are ready to receive. I don't feel like we're ready to receive this personally. I feel like we can talk about this, and us doing this reading and us being interested about who they are, what that means, what do they believe in, what's their religion. All of us collectively are interested, and we're open-minded to what this will look like. But we're just the minority. We're a small group of people that gets it. If there were more people that thought like us, if there were more people that saw things in the way that we did, then this would be a different reading. But that's not the case. That is not the case. And because of that, they don't feel confident that this is the right time. If anything, like I said, they feel like their world, everything they know is starting to get exploited. And granted, the focus was trying to find aliens in space. The focus all this time, for as long as I can remember, was to look up in the sky and see what's going on in the sky. It was never necessarily about what's going on beneath the deepest depths of the ocean. So now that our attention is looking at the ocean, there's fear. It's like, yeah, they think we're up there. And this is not to say that there's nothing up there, by the way. I'm sure there is, but it's kind of like, yeah, they don't really know what's down here, and that's a good thing. But now that everything is focused on the water, I do sense a little bit of anxiety. And then we have the Tower, Queen of Cups, and the World. Yep. They don't want to get exposed. And with the Hermit, they're going to do as much as possible to continue to keep conserving themselves. So guys, this reading feels very closed off. They don't want this connection in the way that some people do. They don't want to be exploited. They don't want human problems in their world. It's just more so of, there's a vibe here of we're going to find a way to go deeper and to remove ourselves altogether to protect ourselves. And with the Hermit being here, they may be successful in doing this. Even if they find something, like even if we find something They're going to be successful in removing any other evidence or removing what they got going on or cloaking it and making it invisible to our eye, if that makes any sense. This feels like Atlantis in a way, and I've always been interested in Atlantis. Do I believe that Atlantis is real? Yes, I do. Is Atlantis real? Is Atlantis real? I love doing readings like this. It's always a breath of fresh air to do readings like this. Is Atlantis real? Yes. 10 of Cups. I believe that it is. I do. Yep. Ace of Swords. 6 of Wands and the Sun. But the 6 of Wands, even though the 6 of Wands can talk about victory and overcoming challenges and being victorious in it, it still highlights the struggle that it took to reach this. It talks about it wasn't easy to get here. And 6 of Wands means it's not easy to maintain the status quo. It's not easy to keep this flowing. It's very difficult. But I do feel like it's a fight that these beings want to continue on. When they are ready, I keep hearing intuitively, they will present themselves. They will show themselves when they are ready. Right now, I'm not getting that. If we find anything, it's because we went out of our way to look for it. And that's what I'm picking up on. Anyways, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. This is just kind of a continuation, and the prediction came true. I'm happy that it did. I felt that this was real, and I am happy to be proven right that something is going on in the ocean. And I believe so too. I've had dreams about the ocean. I remembered I had a dream that I went to Tanzania, and in the dream I was on the beach and I saw this, it looked like a stingray, but it wasn't. And it was glowing in the dark. And in the dream, it just literally jumped out of the water. Like it was kind of like what whales do when they jump out of the water to kind of, I forgot why they do it, so please correct me, but kind of what whales do when they jump out of the water and jump back in. That's exactly what this being, what this thing did. I'm gonna say it's a stingray, but it wasn't a stingray. It just looked like that, and it was glowing in the dark. It looked like the Avatar movie, not Avatar: The Last Airbender, one of my favorite shows, but Avatar. How things were glowing in the dark and how iridescent and how beautiful and how it illuminated at night. And in the dream, only me and my sister saw it in Tanzania, and I was trying to see if anyone else saw it, but no one else did. So that was my first dream that I had of there being aliens in the ocean. And the second time was actually just last week. I took a boat ride. I was cruising around. I was on a boat, and I was just looking out into the ocean because it's one of my favorite things to do when I'm on a boat and I get to just look outside of the ocean. We were sailing along Spain, and I kid you not, I saw something glowing in the water. Something was glowing, and I thought, is it a jellyfish? And my eyes kept focused on that the whole time I was out looking at the sea until it just disappeared. And I had this deck, because I travel with this deck the most. It's my favorite deck. I shuffled, and it confirmed that I did see something. So let me know if you guys saw something very strange in the ocean that you can't explain. I would love to hear your stories. If you had any dreams, if you saw any like UFOs, let me know about all of that. I feel that yes, there could be something going on in outer space, but the focus right now is the water. And we're going to be hearing more about water in the next couple of years, how we conserve water, how we can protect our water, how sea levels are going to be going up. That's just going to be a conversation that we're going to need to really address and have, and that's going to be very present for us going forward. But thank you guys so much for stopping on by and listening to me, hearing me out. I would love to hear your stories on all of this. If you would like to book a reading yourself, the link is in the description box down below, and we'll be back with another reading. Bye guys.